Hey everyone, this is Mike with LifeStartsWithFoodHealthCoaching.com, and I just wanted to come on today and talk a little bit about something coming up in my life very soon. And hopefully everybody can hear me okay. I don't have my normal functionality, my microphone, my camera that I have here. It's all different stuff than normal. So I really hope that everything works out well. As we're talking here, I'm going to try to bring up my own Facebook page to make sure that these guys are actually playing here. So, what I want to talk about today is, as you saw in the title of this, is biologic dentistry, which is something that I am going to be going through the process of actually talking with my new biologic dentist tomorrow, which is pretty exciting for me because I've never ever been able to find one locally. And after a little trip that we had recently, I did happen to find a new dentist, and Dr. Derek Greco, I think is his name, from Murraysville, PA. It's a good bit of a drive for me. It's about an hour and 10 minutes for me. So I'm excited to see the process that he has. I'm excited to see everything that's going on. It hit me today, that I have zero time on Tuesdays. I go all day long on Tuesdays, and I realized I have an entire video series that I have to watch from him, and I've only watched one or two videos so far to lead up to the office visit. Tomorrow they're just going to do X-rays. They're going to do what else? X-rays, a cleaning, because I haven't had a dentist for years and years, so I have not had a cleaning for years and years. But since I eat mostly carnivore, I have almost no plaque on my teeth. The small amounts of plaque that build up, I have a little scraper and I pop it off myself. It's really, really basic, which is kind of nice. And the reason I'm going to him is, if I didn't say already, is amalgam fillings. Amalgam is, there's no reason anytime in the last 30 years that we should have had amalgam fillings put into our mouths. And for some reason, my dentist, when I was like 12, decided to fill a cavity or two with amalgam. And amalgam is made up 50% or more of mercury. Mercury is the second most toxic metal. It's the second most toxic item that's even on this planet. And because dentists and doctors and insurance companies do not consider anything in here inside of your body, they call this outside your body. So what I'm saying there is, if it's in your mouth, that's considered outside of your body, which is just insane. It doesn't make any sense at all that that's the case. So what I'm going for is to get these guys removed. It's not covered by insurance. It's not cheap, but it's something that I've been saving up for a long time. And my wife and I have saved up quite a long time for it, because no matter how healthy I try to be, there's always something that holds me back. There's always something that, like, there's no reason I should have to eat carnivore, for instance. I love eating carnivore because I feel great on it. But I should be able to have a vegetable without my stomach having problems. I should be able to do all these other things. Just every once in a while have a handful of almonds without gaining 3 to 4 pounds the next day, 2 to 4 pounds. These are weird things that shouldn't happen to people. And when I look at the approach to health that I've taken and all the things that I've cleaned out of my system, and the fact that it just doesn't get, the gut health, unless I'm insanely strict, doesn't get better. I don't want that for my clients. I love if my client's willing to go very strict for a short period of time. I don't want that for them for life. I don't want that for me for life. And what I'm trying to do is just get all the toxins out of my body to make me just the most optimal human being I can be, the best person for God. I believe that if you have heavy metals in your body, that causes brain fog, that can cause reading issues, it can cause learning disabilities, it can cause a lot of things mentally. And how am I supposed to be my best person to show the light of God to the rest of the world? How am I supposed to be that guy if I have brain fog, if I'm constantly fuzzy, and if any little thing causes a day and a half of brain fog, right? I forget words. I can't come up with words, right? So that's not a normal thing to happen. I shouldn't have to take exogenous ketones just to do a Facebook Live so that I can speak properly. That doesn't always happen, but it can happen to me and has happened in the past. That's not cool. So I really want to invest the time and money into getting these fillings out and and take care of my body in a better way and let my body heal. So right now, what I believe is happening is, and this is all hypothetical, or not hypothetical. This is all, see, forgetting words. This is all me hypothesizing. I believe what's happening is the heavy metal mercury is just constantly, every sip of coffee I take, every acidic thing I drink, every time I have like a piece of citrus or a grapefruit or something like that, because I can't handle some things like that here and there. Every time I have one of these things, it starts drawing the heavy metal, the mercury out of my tooth. I swallow it. So what's happening there? I just learned recently that pathogens, parasites, different things in your gut, they can actually turn heavy metals like mercury into a biofilm. And a biofilm is already really hard to get rid of as it is. And a biofilm, if you don't know, is a protection for a pathogen. A pathogen creates this living thing that seals over it. And say if it's a parasite in your intestines, parasites right there in the intestines, and it'll create a biofilm that just blocks it. So everything's you're trying to give it all these, wormwood, things like that to get rid of the parasite, and it won't go. The stuff can't get to it. So that is what is potentially going on with me. And at the same time, how the heck is my gut lining ever supposed to heal if it always has heavy metal just coursing past it? I end up with joint issues on occasion if I take a lot of chlorella. Chlorella mobilizes heavy metals in the body. That's terrific. Unless you have a particular metal stuck in your body, then the heavy metal is just being pulled out of your tooth and put other places. So that's kind of what's been happening to me. If I take too much chlorella for too long, I start having ankle pains and knee pains and some wrist problems. Those things should all go away if I'm not mobilizing the heavy metal in my body, but I'm trying to get it out slowly. I'm trying to just always keep that toxin level at a low level. And it's just this balance that's very hard to handle. So, so my goal with that is, to use a biologic dentist. And something that's really amazing about biologic dentistry is they believe that the mouth is part of the whole body, which, right? Like, how funny is that to hear? How silly of a thing that has to be decided. Like that makes a doctor weird and modern, that the mouth is part of the body. So when they take the heavy metals out, when they take the mercury out of your mouth, what they do is they have a dental dam that goes in, they have vacuum suction, they have all these different things that are happening all at the same time to make sure that your body does not get any mercury in it. That's not from the actual tooth, so that you get as little possible in there. They give you a vitamin C IV so that your body's glutathione levels increase and can handle better detoxing while you're dealing with this. They even have protocols for prior to going in and protocols for after. I know they recommend a spa locally to give you a massage and different treatments afterwards as well to help out. Plus, I'm going to take it quite a few steps further and biohack the whole thing using past guests that I've had on several times, Theo. He has had his out in the past, and he has a whole protocol that he's figured out to really help keep the body clean and clear and prep it for getting everything out of you prior, healing as much as possible during the surgery and after the surgery, and then clearing out any of the extra toxins afterwards too. So these are all things I'm really excited to dive into. For this, I had to do a full blood panel. I have to do a hair analysis test to see how well I detox. And then something else I haven't done yet is going to be a biocompatibility blood panel to essentially check for anything that they would possibly use to fill my tooth with. They want to make sure that my body is not allergic to it. It's most likely going to be a type of ceramic. And the biocompatibility test, it's just a really, at the very least, that should be happening. So that's a really cool thing to have being done. So none of this is cheap. Well, the blood panel and the hair analysis, they're not too bad, but the biocompatibility test is like $300 or $400, $350 or $400, I think. And I really have no idea what the rest of it's going to cost me. I'm going to find out all tomorrow. So have to have x-rays, have to have all that. Hopefully they find cavitations, and if I have any cavitations, they do ozone therapy there as well. And hopefully that can get taken care of. A big thing, guys, if you have a dentist that does root canals, they should not be practicing dentistry, or they need to go back to school to learn that root canals are not only no longer, practiced in modern dentistry. They shouldn't be. But they are now, a lot of people find they can dial the root canal back to cancer, or they can take cancer and different things that happen in the body, and they can say, holy cow, this happened because of the root canal, which, if you don't know what a root canal is, it's essentially they kill off some of the nerves and then leave the rest of the root to rot in your body. Guys, no other part of medicine do we say it's okay to let things rot in our body. That is pure disease. If we have something rotting in our arm, they will have to take the arm off if the rotting isn't taken care of. We have our entire jaw and things in our mouth rotting after a root canal. This is not modern medicine. Please, please, oh God, please, if your doctor says that you need a root canal, go find a different doctor. There's dentists everywhere. And a second opinion is just a simple, basic thing. I mean, if you call a dentist office, just ask if they do root canals. If they say yes, then say, sorry, I'll call a different dentist, because that's just not the right dentist. So, but anyways, guys, I just wanted to kind of update you on that and give you, if any of you have questions on this, or if any of you have done this before. In fact, the dentist I found, Dr. Greco, he was referred to me by a past client, or by a past guest, Meredith. So yeah, I'm just great to have this little tiny platform that I get to invite friends and people I look up to. I'm grateful to have these people so that I can actually, get more knowledge and be able to spread that on to you guys. I really, really enjoy that part. It's just the best thing to me. So that's about it today, guys. So I hope everybody has a great day. And this is the first time I've done one of these. Well, not the first time, but it's been a long time since I've done anything from the office here. So I should probably just do these more often, because the little 10, 12-minute things are kind of nice to get out of the way. I don't have to plan a big scheduled appointment here with a guest, which is can be really tough. I guard my time really well, and most anybody that I respect and care for, they do the same thing. So it's really hard if one of us only does interviews in the evening and I only do interviews in the morning. It's really hard to get on the same page. So yeah, you guys keep in mind, I am a health coach. And if anything I ever say resonates with you and you want to just do a one-off appointment with me, you don't have to be a full-time client with me. You can do a 1 hour-long appointment. The first appointment is always going to be longer because I want to get to know you. But after that, we can do half-hour appointments, 15-minute appointments. There's other ways to see me aside from having a full, month-to-month program with me. That's not the only way. So I have a couple of those open right now, but I have several. I offer one-off consults on any type of topics. So check them out, guys. And this was kind of fun for me. I'm gonna have to do this again soon. So have a great day, everybody.